Hello, welcome to the stream. We are going to open up a box of Galaxy version 1 of the Blokees Transformers. So let's start by removing the plastic. So here's the box. It's got some holographic lettering here. This is Galaxy version 1 rollout. We see some art with the bots we're going to be building tonight. On the side, we got more the art from the bots. It's telling us what we're going to get. And it's letting us know that each one of these, we have a 1 in 9 chance, which pretty much means, unless there's a factory error, these bots are going to be in the box. Now, we will be getting a prime, but, see, I believe it is 1 of every 5 boxes will have the special version of prime. It looks like he is coming with his axe instead of his blaster. And I do not know if he is shiny or metallic or not, because I have not seen him myself yet. Hopefully we'll see him tonight. The other side of the box. This other side of the box. The back of the box. Nothing on the bottom. All right, let's get in. First, I'm going to see if we can gently get this ready for store display. Let's tuck this in here. And here is what the box would look like in the store. Now we're going to put it off to the side a little bit. Let's see, maybe back. And let's look at what we got inside. We have 9 boxes, just like this. Also with foil, some art of each of the bots with the chances of getting them. On the back, we have some art of Prime. I believe that is they're telling us that is the size of each bot. We got more art with Megatron this time. And here we're back to the front, top, and bottom. Let's see what's inside. Always remember to cut away from yourself. Inside the box, we got 2 bags and some instructions. Cut it to the side. The first bag. It's going to have some parts in it. It's going to have a figure stand. Let's put this somewhere else. Some hands and some joints. Second bag. It's going to have parts. And we'll have our figure. What is that? Is that a blast effect? That's interesting. Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, this is going to be Ratchet. We'll go ahead and separate our hands. We got 2 sets here, fist and open palms. I'm going to go ahead and separate our joints. We'll keep these 2. Okay, this and this. Then they should pair up with this. And this. Then we got a shoulder joint right here. We got another sprue with our 2 knee and elbow joints. Oops, those there. And our other shoulder. All right. See how good I can do without the instructions. Let's see, we need should need something for the head, right? Well, tell you what, let's do this first. We'll put this clear joint in the neck, and that will go in the headpiece when we find it. Here's the front of his chest. Trying to do this on the fly without the directions. Then here, oh, actually, you know what? I do know I need to put the shoulder point. I've done this a lot. And I always forget to put the shoulder joints on first before we put the chest and back on. Set that backwards. Let's see. Oh, okay. We gotta line these little pegs right here on the shoulder right there. We'll line those up more forward so that they'll slide into this slot right there. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that's on good. Let's see. Let's see. How much I remember of these. I think these are the arms because they got these little pegs right here for the shoulder armor. They peg into those ball joints. And here's the shoulder armor. I'm going to put the red cross or the cross in the front. It's another one. And there's a little notch there. They'll slide into this peg right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and make some elbow joints. Got two pieces here. One has a little peg right there, and then we got a hole here. We just press those two together. These aren't super fun to do if you got chubby fingers like I do. All right. This is the joint. We're going to plug it in to this lower arm or the upper arm. And it's pretty tight, but there it is right there. Let's make another one. Same deal. Let's see, I think I'm going to try and press it in on here. Nope. Ow. All right, there we go. Oops. Put that in there. All right, let's put his waist joint on. There's a hole right there. I'll plug it in. Then we have his front, has a print on it. And we got the back, and this one has no print. Press that in there. All right, start building the legs. This will be a leg piece, so plug into this ball joint. We'll get back to the arms in a second. Up here, plug that in, and let's get this out of the way. These are the knee joints, same as the shoulder joints. Every bit as much of a pain. There. Wonder if this will help. Press it against. Nope. All right, there we go. Put that here. Let's peg it in. Last joint. Oh, this one went easy. All right. So let's go into the lower arms. These larger pieces right here, and we're going to plug it into the peg like so. This notch will kind of cover up the joint. There we go, that pops in. Let's do the other one. Same deal, other side. There, the shoulder piece is gonna fall off while I do it. There we go. Put that back on. All right, so far so good. This lower leg, and actually we need to put the front onto here. So you got two different pieces right here. This will snap onto this, and then that will snap onto this peg, this joint. Same deal on the other side. Pop them together like so. Pop it onto the joint, knee joint. All right, let's see. We should have one more of these. Okay, just push that into there. Let me see. What am I missing? Did I drop it somewhere? All right, hold on, chat. I have some extras. So let me get them. Hopefully. All right, got a bag of extra parts in case I was missing some joints. So here it is. There we go. All right, so I'll put that in here, and those will be ball joints for the feet. Right there. Pop that on there. All right, and then let's give him one fist. And let's give him an open palm. Then we'll set these extras aside. They'll go in that baggie I just had for my extra stuff. His blaster, we're going to go ahead and pick that in. And now let's take a look at this head. Let's see. I think what we're going to do is, got a little notch there. I think we'll pop that into the ball joint. Oh yeah, that's easy. Okay. And then his helmet goes on. All right. There we got Ratchet, and we have this, looks like a blast effect. Let's see, does that pop onto, yeah, it pops on right there. And Ratchet will have a gun with blasting effects, because that's totally not what Ratchet does, but that's okay. All right, so we got Ratchet done. Let's open up our next box. We still haven't found, okay, so that was our first figure, so obviously we haven't found a secret figure if it's in there, so don't know what we're getting yet. Cut away from yourself again. Open our accessories baggie. So stand again, another stand. Okay, so who has white parts and dark brown fist? So, okay, sorry, 13th Prime. Ratchet was the first box. This is the first box of Galaxy One I've ever opened. So I don't have any of these. The only full box of Galaxy I've opened is set 5, because they're at Walmart super cheap. So I think, okay, so we got white with dark fist. I threw the box away. Anybody got guesses on what figure this is? White. And I'm not looking at the box to remember what figures are in here. Starscream isn't in this set, is it? I don't think he is. Okay, let's see what we got. Another white figure. Oh, okay, I think it's Jazz. Okay. Let's see. Am I right? Is it Jazz? Yep, Jazz. Okay, cool. All right, let's pop his hands off real quick. What's nice about these is you don't really need tools. These pop pretty good, and they don't really leave too much debris on the part. And let's get his joints. I should probably get these joints done first, since they're such a pain in the butt. There's the shoulder. Pop that off. Put that there. There. All right. Let's see. Let's start putting these together real quick. All right, got one. That one went easy. Will the others go as easy? So I think it goes on this side. Really? Hold on, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we'll call those elbows. And last one. It's the worst part of these are these joints. There we go. All right. Let's see, there's his helmet. There's his face. Set that over there. Let's get his torso set up first. Here we go. Gray torso. Probably doesn't matter which way he's facing, but I like to put the print on the front because I do. Believe his windshield is in the back. Oh, hold on. Let's put the shoulders on first. Make life a little easier. Shoulder joints go on first. And we're going to make sure these pegs are facing as forward as possible. And then there's his chest. Make sure that slides in good so that these pegs line up in these little slots right there. Whoops, that was upside down. All right, nice looking chest. I like this one's printing's really nice on this one. I like it. Is this going to be the best of the bunch? I don't know. We'll see. I like the printing a lot. Let's see, let's go ahead and slide that into his neck post for the ball joint. And then we'll put his face on. Then his helmet. There's little pegs on the side of his glasses or his visor. And then there's oops. I don't know if that's, you probably can't see it. There's a little groove there that they'll slide into. Let's see if we can get lined up. Maybe this was made to be done. Oh, here we go. There we go. Kinda. Is it lopsided? Oh, there we go. All right. Nice. So this first set doesn't seem to have color separation like later sets do. I'm not sure yet what set that started in. That will be a voyage of discovery I'll make in a bit, in a few weeks. All right. So upper arm with the little nubs here where we're going to put the shoulder armor on. And we'll do the shoulder armor near the end since it's been popping off. Since it popped off when we were doing a Ratchet, building his arms out. And now since we already got his elbows done, we can just pop them in. All right, and where's his lower arms? Are these big? No, these are feet. Are they feet? No, these are arms. They're same as Ratchet's, so this is a reuse right here, definitely. As is the rest of the arm. So this whole arm is going to be reused from Ratchet, or just using the same parts. Which, imagine they probably, since this is the first set, kind of don't want to blame them. Don't blame them because they don't know. They weren't going to know how well these were going to do. Let's see. All right. Put his waist plug in. Let's see. Should we get in a little closer? There we go. Maybe just a little bit. All right. Legs or thighs. Right here. Oh no, let's finish out his waist. Does he have any print? No print, so both these pieces are pretty much the same. So one for front, one for the back. Then he's got some white thighs. And put fist on. And we'll do the open hand on this one like we did with Ratchet. Then we'll put his knees on. Build his lower legs. Again, this peg into this. This has some nice print on it too. Pop this the same way. Whoops. All right. And here for the feet. Wow. There we go. That one was tough to get in, to put in the ball joint. Wow. Okay. Put the feet on. right, so what we got here? We got, oh no, I'm gonna have to look at the directions or something. Okay, let's put the shoulder armor on. All right. Let's see. I'm pretty confident that this goes, whoops, on this side. His doors. It's nice printing on them. And now, let's see. I think I am going to go to the directions and see how this works. Okay, so we got Optos Prime here. Character specific for Jazz right here. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of what I thought for these, but I wanted to make sure. So this will slide in right here. And there we go. And then we'll pop the wheels on here. Oops. Here and up here. And then we got Blaster. No blast effect with Blaster. Or with Jazz. I think he needs the blast effect more than Ratchet. Makes no sense to me. So there's Jazz. All right, next box. Cut away from yourself. I don't know, I might have to move those a second. If we're gonna have, I don't know if we're gonna have room for 9 of these. The chat, please forgive me if I don't get you really quick. It's kind of, I don't have the chat in a good position on my discs. I will change that next week. Something I should have done a long time ago. Okay, hands, let's pop them. Easy peasy. Joints. Shoulder. Other shoulder. Oops. Put that together. All right, black joints, black hands. That could be, is it Megatron? Are we doing Megatron next? I'm gonna put these joints together before I even open this bag. I'll give you guys a chance to say yay or nay on Megatron. It could be, I mean, it could be Sideswipe in this set. Maybe it could be or Ironhide. It could be, I think it could be Ironhide. Let's see. All right, that wasn't so bad. Let's see what we got. Oh, second choice. It looks like it is Ironhide. And we got a blast effect right here. We'll put that off to the side. Okay. You know what? If Ratchet had a blast effect, I remember back in the old 80s comic book, he did have some sort of scalpel sprayer in his forearm that he blasted Megatron with. It'd been nice if maybe they put a different color of a blast effect in for something like that. I don't know. Okay, put the shoulders in, shoulder joints in. Neck joint, and this looks like another, this could be another heavy arm. And let's see, Jazz and Ratchet did have different legs, or lower legs. I think this is the same piece. Is the back the same? Yeah, back the same. So this is him and Ratchet share those. I'll put the elbows in. Let's see, where upper arms. Oh, here we go. Actually, I want to put the other side in here. I like doing the arms to where the holes there in them facing back, because I don't think any of these will have any accessories that plugs into them. Hold on, this is acting goofy. There we go. Whoops, nope, we don't. There we go. Get the other side in. There we go. All right. We'll just do the fist up. You know what? It's Ironhide. He's gonna get 2 fists because he's tough. Yeah, open hands not for Ironhide. He's not running around slapping people. Okay, so we need his. Here we go. Waist piece plugs in there. Let's see. This looks like it has a sticker on it. Whoops. So this will go in the front. And we have the other piece that doesn't have a sticker. It's going to go in the back. And lower leg, or thighs. Gray thighs. Plug those in. Whoops. There. Put the knee joints in. Okay, let's build the legs. Lower legs. Little gripper there. Little peg there. Snap them together. No print on the legs. I don't think he had print though. He has a smashed windshield on here. So I'm feeling good about this open fit or the closed fist option on him. It looks like he's been through it. Maybe I should weather him or something. Okay, I'm gonna put the ball joints for his ankles in. Let's see, can I press that in with this? Nope. Man. Wow. Those ball joints could be tough. I think this one's in. Is this in? Nope, it wasn't. Okay, put the other foot in. Let's go ahead and put his head on. Plug his faceplate into this ball joint. Then line this helmet up with the pegs on the side of his face. Oops. Okay, pop that on, get that leg back on, put his shoulders on. Set her shoulders on. Oh no, should these shoulders be this, should they be red? What's the, hold on, I got a Studio Series back here. What's he look like? I think the Studio Series has red shoulders. I can't see it. It's a little dark over there. Okay, there's this blaster. And we'll go ahead and put his blast effect on. And there's Ironhide. Alright, looking good so far. Let's get to the next box. What do we have? We don't know which prime we have yet. If we have the secret one, or if we have the regular one. So cut away from yourself. Oops. Let's see. Put that back in. Directions over here. That there. Oh. Okay, that's the blue fist. Oh, this is our prime. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is our prime. The fists are not metallic. So if it's supposed to be metallic, then we got the regular prime. Let's see, let's get all these joints situated. Alright, and get this last shoulder joint out. Alright, let's see who we got. I'm pretty sure it's a prime. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I think this is our secret prime. Nice. Okay, right? Oh, hold on. Which one? I think it's gonna, let's see if it tells us on this disc. Well, it doesn't say secret prime on the disc. But hold on, let's look back at this box. So, oh, he has his blaster here too. Did they both come with the axe? Does anybody know? I may have to do some research. I may have to watch someone else's unboxing video or something to see what's going on. Does he have... So, there's no printing on his leg. I think this is a regular prime. Because going off of... Yeah, the chest has... Because there's no printing on this leg, I'm guessing that this is not the secret one. And it's not metallic colored. So I think it's a regular prime. I think they both come with this axe. I got excited. Oh well. All right, let's put the shoulders on. And let's see, put that aside. All right, upper arm. Oh, no. Let's do this. We gotta do the chest. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to. Does that pop off? Yeah. All right, get this lined up. Okay. And the back. All right, there we go. We'll go ahead and put his neck ball joint on, and then we'll go down to his upper arms. Click, click. Oh, I didn't do his elbow joints ahead of time, like I did on the others. Oh well. There's one. Whoops, that's the wrong side. Two. I'm just gonna go ahead and do his knees too, so they're ready. All right. Well, this one has some, there we go, some flashing on it. All right. Whoops. I don't think I did this one right. No, I didn't. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Put this one in. His lower arms. They got some nice print on them. Oops. There we go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to switch the sides. So the holes are towards the back. All right, there we go. Just my preference. Let's get his waist in. Oh, there's a back piece here. Plugs right in there. Covers up those two holes in the back. Waist. What color is the waist going to be? Where's the waist? Am I missing it? Did I knock it somewhere? Am I blind? I might be blind. Okay, let's build the legs and hopefully it'll appear. It's lower legs. Oh, the waist on. I put the waist on. God. Okay. The front has a print on it. The back does not. All right, here we go. Lower legs. Knee joints. There we go. All right, and ball joints for his feet. These are going to be hard to put in, aren't they? Let's see. All right, got them snapped in. His feet. Put his head on. All right, so put the helmet on. That looks nice. Look at that. Okay, shoulders. Autobot symbols out. In front. All right, so now I got some choices to make. We can give him a fist with a weapon. We could put an axe on, and then we got this pointing finger, which is extra. Not everybody has this. Nobody else has this out there. So, what configuration should we do? I am going to say, for now, he is going to be right-hand blaster. And yeah, we're going to do the axe on the left. And he's ready to go. Looks good. We'll put these aside. His neck's a little long, though. All right. Got Prime ready. Let's go for our next box. Cut away from yourself. No, I never said anything. There's flap art on these things. Has Starscream and Grimlock, and I don't think either one of them are in this set. I know Grimlock isn't. I don't think Starscream's in this one either. I think there's two Seekers. I think it's Skywarp and Thundercracker. What we got here? We got some purplish hands. Is this Thundercracker? Is Thundercracker going to have these kind of periwinkle? Is that what it is? Periwinkle hands? I'm going to guess Thundercracker. Thundercracker has black hands, though, doesn't he? Wouldn't he? Shoulders. Oh, no, this is Skywarp. For sure, right? Yeah, for sure, Skywarp. I'm going to stick with Skywarp. I'm going with Skywarp. That's who it is. And, everyone can laugh at me if I'm wrong. That's fine. All right, let's put together these elbow knee joints. Come on. All right, there we go. Last one for this figure. All right, let's see our beautiful Skywarp. The Skywarp is the best of Seekers. And there we go. Skywarp. Awesome. It's all right. It's an S tier figure. Just because it's Skywarp. I'm calling it. All right. Let's get his shoulders in. Right. Let's see. It's chest piece. Okay, so unlike the Defender's version, the chest is just one piece, where on the Defender's version, this cockpit was plugged in separately. We got one piece here. Is there... Oh, this is okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so here's its back. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. We'll address this extra back piece towards the end. Go ahead and put his waist in. Hopefully I won't forget that we did that. That I put his waist in already. Okay. Upper arms. There's the other one. It's starting to get crowded fast, isn't it? This little build area. Might have to move these figures up. Let's see, that's a leg, right? Yeah, I think. It's a thigh piece. Where's his arms? Oh, these purple pieces. Periwinkle. Purple or periwinkle? It should be purple, right? I don't know. I'm gonna put this on the other side. Need a elbow here. Whoops. Ah, crap. No. This is horrible. That I did on the Skywarp figure. Oh, I found it. All right, we're saved. Pop that in here. I probably shouldn't have soaked my hands in butter before we did this. Seems like it was a poor choice. There we go. There we go. And let's see, I think I'll put open hands on the Seeker like he's kind of flying or whatever. These are flying hands. Yeah, that's what they are. All right, what else? Let's put these two pieces, waist pieces. Okay, so they're both identical, no printing or anything. So it doesn't matter which is front and back on these two. Yep. Okay, and let's go low thighs. And we'll assemble the calves. This goes here. Pop it in. Same deal. Admire the printing. And we'll put his knees on. All right. And his calves. And let's do the ball joints for his ankle joints. That one went in really good. This one? Yep, it did. Not bad. Feet. Whoops. Whoops. All right. Let's go ahead and get his head on. We'll do a ball joint for that. For his neck. And let's put his face on here. And we're going to put his helmet over that. There we go. Nice. Went on really, really good. All right. Let's do the shoulders and we'll see if they stay on through the rest of this build. Okay. Doesn't matter which side. Oh, I do need... Hold on. What's going there? Hold on. Maybe it does matter what side they go on. Does it? Yeah, I'm putting them on wrong. Okay. So this one is going to slide over here because this ball joint needs to point out. This goes in this way. All right. The ball joints need to point out because we're going to put on his blasters. Are they just blasters, right? Because only Starscream has null rays, I think. So I don't think there's technically the same weapon as Starscream. And okay, so we got this last back piece. We're going to put the wings on. We're going to peg one right here. And the other one goes here. These have nice print on them, and they're both sides, so you should be able to get the wings wrong. And then they're going to plug into the back into these two holes. And there we go. Sky Warp. This is the best one. I don't know. I may just stop opening them. We've kind of done it. We won. All right, let's go put in the next box anyway. By cutting away from ourselves. Will we get 2 Seekers in a row? Maybe. Let's see what we got. Nope. Not unless it's Starscream. I don't think... I'm pretty sure he doesn't come in the set. Okay, let's pop the hands. Joints. Shoulder. Other shoulder. Joint. Whoops. Let's do this one right there. There. Let's go ahead and build it out. Oops. These are my least favorite part. All right, there we go. Not sure which figure this is. Oh, is this Sideswipe? Sideswipe, maybe? Unless we, oh no, Ironhide had, I mean, it's not going to be a double Ironhide. We're not getting doubles. We're not getting doubles. All right, let's see who we got. Side swipe, right? Prowl. Or no, blue streak. Blue streak. Missed it by a mile. All right, let's build him. Let's put those shoulders on. That. Let's see. I think. Okay, front. Front's just like Jazz. It's a little different, actually, I think. Either that or it's the printing makes it look different. No, they're the same. They're the same. Just that printing's so raised up on Jazz, it makes it... You know what? Is the printing really that raised up that... Huh. So it does look... Everything except... Oh, no. The headlights... Oh, no. Yeah, the headlights are different. Okay, so there's a bulge right here for his headlights. Okay, so they are different fronts. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and put his neck joint on. And then we'll get his upper arms. Okay. He's got a blaster, but no blast effect. I guess that's okay, because it looks like he's going to have some other things. All right, got those on. Let's put the elbows in. And his forearms for his two arms. Oops, I want it on this side. Come on. Snap in. Oh man. There we go. That one was a little rough. Or am I getting tired? Is that what it is? There we go. That one went in easy. I'm back. All right. Hand. And let's do an open hand again. And let's see. Waist. Let's check his... Okay, no print on that one. And no print on this one, so it doesn't matter which goes in the front or back. Then we'll put his thighs in. Let's see. Lower legs. This goes here. Whoops. It does. Right? Yep. Okay. There's a nice print on there. This goes here. Right. Put his knees in. Pop. Pop. Shins in. Or calves. Whoops. There we go. Ball joints for his feet or ankles. Whoops. Plugs in there. Another one. Press down here to get them snapped in. There we go. Feet. All right. And now we are going to do shoulder armor. Put that there. Just slides into these notches. Grooves inside there. Slide it right in. And let's get his doors on. Got one for here. Now these do matter what side it is because they're going to wing out a little bit. Like that. Probably should put his head on. Because there's his face. And here's his helmet. It's just going to slide right on. And then we got his rockets. This is probably why he doesn't have blast effects. And that's probably why, you know what, those extra pieces on Jazz, that's probably why he doesn't have blast effects either. He's got those wing doors and his wheels and everything. All right, and now blaster in hand. Ooh, this one's loose. It doesn't go, it's not, I don't know if how long that's going to stay in there. Okay, so there's Prowl, or no, Blue Streak. One more box, another box. Well, we got 3 more boxes. 3 more to go. We're getting there. We're not getting the secret figure. So we've lost in that way, but we got Skywarp, which means everybody wins. Because Skywarp's a winner. Put that over there. Whoops. Alright. You know who we haven't gotten yet? We still haven't gotten Megatron. And we're not getting them in this one. White Hands. Dark Joints. Who we got left? I think it could be. Okay, so it's not Megatron, and it's not a Seeker. Who do we got left? I don't remember. Is it an Autobot? We got, so this one's, I guess this is Autobot heavy then. Because we just have, looks like we just have maybe 2 Seekers and Megatron for the Decepticons. Who is left? We got Jazz. Jazz is what? Well, Jazz doesn't have white hands. I remember in set 3 he had been Ultra Magnus, but he's not in this set. Let's see, let's put these together real quick. No guesses on who it's going to be? Get these set up. Whoops. All right, there's that. Let's see who it is. Oh, is it Blue Streak? Or no, I mean Prowl? We got Prowl and Blue Streak? Okay, I was calling Blue Streak Prowl earlier, so that makes sense. Now, are they sharing parts? It looks like maybe they're going to have the same parts. Let's see, let's put those shoulders on. And let's see, his chest. So yeah, he's got this. Yeah, he's definitely got the same chest as Blue Streak. And let's see. Unless they put like some very heavy print on this light, on his lights, it might be different if they didn't do that. But it looks like, I wonder if they're able to just like print it up, build it up in the printing stage, and then still have them share the same back piece. It's kind of almost kind of what it looks like, because some of these grooves go through the light. That's interesting. I used to work at a printing press, so in graphics, so that kind of stuff interests me. Okay, let's get the forearms on. And we'll put the ball joint in. And let's find his waist. What's that? Did I miss? What am I not seeing? If I left it in the bag, I'm kind of screwed at this point because I got a whole pile of bags. Someone's laughing at me, saying it's right there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and put his elbow joints in. And if I don't find it in a little bit, I'll get up off this chair and see if I dropped on the floor or something. Okay, put this in. Okay, get this elbow in. And get this in. Oh, I found his waist. I see it. Come on. Okay, let's just take this off and there we go. All right, it was right here all along. Let's see, is there any printing done? Yep, there's some print on this one. So this will go in the front. Other one goes in the back, no print. Whoops. So let's put it right side up on the back. Come on. Oh, did it get in there really tight, didn't it? Oh, there we go. Okay, dropped it. That's okay. Didn't go far. Scoot back up. There we go. Put it on correctly. All right. Thighs on. Knees. Right, and go ahead and do these. Snap right here. Got some print on there. It says highway on it in the towards the bottom. And then it says patrol on the other one. So, highway, patrol. You want to put them on the correct side on this one. Otherwise, people will see your figure and they will point and laugh at you. You don't want that. Like you're going to do for me now, because I can't get this pressed in. Okay, we're going to take it off. There we go. All right. That was exhausting. I'll put in the ankle joints here. And do this. Whoops. All right. Put the feet on. Go ahead and put some hands in. Fist for the right, because he's a traffic cop. Open palm on the other one, on the left. Okay, so we got some printing on his shoulder. Looks nice. Both sides. So there is a front and a back on these. And then we're going to go ahead and put his face plate on into the ball joint. And then we're going to slide his helmet on right over it. Let's make sure you hit those grooves. Whoops. Some grooves on the inside of the helmet that you kind of want to put these two small pegs in. Well, he's going to be difficult. Blue streaks popped right on. There we go. It's on. All right. Same thing, he's got the doors that kind of flare out towards the back, and I just popped his arm way off. Okay, hold on. Take that shoulder off, and then put it back on. All right. Okay, missiles or rockets. There we go. On the shoulders, little shoulder ball joints. So they articulate up and down, side, side. All right, and then we got his blaster. All right, there is Prowl. I don't think I like how this Prowl turned out. Looks, I don't know. I think his head looks kind of funny. All right, I think we got either Thundercracker or Megatron left, or both of those. I think those are our two. Cut away from yourself. Well, this could be either one, because I think they could both have black hands and joints. So I don't know. 50-50. Any guesses? Thundercracker or Megatron? Which one is it? Take your guesses in the chat. Megatron or Thundercracker. Let's see, got that last one here. Okay. Let's see, put these together. Just building up that suspense by putting these elbow joints together first. Come on, man. Damn it. All right, come on. Let's see, that goes here. Is it bent? Oh, I think it's bent a little bit. Hold on. Press that in that way. And then, there we go. Pops right in that way. Okay. Let's see, that's elbow. Pop this one in. There we go. Another one. Get this one in. All right, last one, right? Come on. There we go. All right, bird. We missing a shoulder? Yep. There we go. Okay, let's take a drink of water real quick. So I'm about to hack it in. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, let's get to no guesses on Megatron or Thundercracker. So let's go ahead and get it open. You know what? I'm gonna guess. I think we get Megatron last. I think it's gonna be that stubborn. Yep. I win. All right. Thundercracker. All right, let's see. Let's get his shoulders in. One more box after this so we know who it is, right? Shoulders. Let's see. I want to get this piece, chest piece, in the front. And then we need his back piece, which, yes, that's it. All right. It's going to put together exactly like Skywarp did, because they are the exact same model except for colors. But they're not the exact same. Whoops, that's a thigh. They're not the exact same Decepticon because Skywarp's way better. All right. Where are we going to easily find his waist piece? Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, I'm assuming no print on these, just like, yeah, Skywarp. So it doesn't matter what side, front or back, that these go on. All right, let's get the elbows in. Oops, let's go on this side. There we go. Hey, Daniel. Thanks for the kind words. I agree. Okay, this popped out, so we have to separate his chest to put it back in properly. Put the shoulder joint back in correctly. Yeah, this is gonna have to come off completely. It may not have been in right. Maybe it wasn't in right in the first place. Let's see. Let's do this again. All right, I think we got it good this time. You know what I haven't done at all this stream? I haven't asked for anyone. I've asked people to comment, but I haven't asked if you could like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Every little bit helps for small, poor, struggling YouTube people. This has nice printing on it. Look at that. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want. If you're back, Daniel, thanks for the comment. I agree. Let's see. All right, there we go. Got this. Let's get the ball joints in, or the ankle joints. Nice. Nice. Whoops, that didn't go in at all. Made a noise though. There we go. Got that in. We're going to do the flying hands, what I'm going to call the flying hands for these, the two seekers, the ones that are spread out. I don't know, I guess the fist could be a Superman kind of hand, right? Whatever. Okay, so now we're going to put his head on. Whoops, we'll put the ball neck joint in, and then his head. Faceplate. And then we're going to put his helmet over. There we go. And then remember, we got to put our shoulders on correctly because the ball joints definitely point out. All right. for his blasters. I'm not going to call them null rays because I think they're only null rays on Starscream, but anybody disagrees? Okay, so one of them, I think, didn't they have like X-rays or something? And I don't remember what the other Seekers, I'll have to look that up later. See what the Seekers each weapons were. Okay, so this is going to plug into his back after we put the wings on, like this. And they're both printed exactly the same way, so it doesn't matter which one goes on which side. Can't mess this one up. And then that's going to plug these two. I'm going to plug into these two holes in the back. And then we got Thundercracker. Last bot to go. So we're getting crowded. We're not going to have a whole bunch of space to build them. But we're going to go with Megatron. One sec. All right. Let's see. Let's get this one open. Cut away from yourself. Let's check out Megatron, because that's definitely who this is, unless the factory messed up. And yep, that's who it is. I would say that's Megatron colors. This is a nice burgundy. I like that. And let's just be real. I'm not even gonna. It's gonna be two fist for Megatron. We're not even gonna. We're putting these open palms in the extras pile immediately. Okay, there's his two shoulders. Get his knees and elbows. Whoops. All hail Megatron. All right, here we go. And let's go ahead and put together these joints real quick. Okay, get to the last two joints. Come on. Oh man, come on, man. All right, there's that one. Last one. This one has some flashing on it. Oh, let's see. That's weird. Okay. Let's reveal Megatron. Ooh, he comes with a blast effect. That's nice. I like it. All right. Megatron disc. All right, we are running out of space to build. That's okay, we got it. We got this. All right. Here's his body. Put the shoulders on. All right, got that. I'll go ahead and put his waist on since it's sticking out this time. What else we got going here? Let's see. We gotta do his chest and... All That's nice. Look at that Decepticon symbol. And look at those. Nice. Nice printing. Pop the back on. Whoops. Hold on. One of his shoulders got a little skewed. Let's fix that. Okay. That one okay? Yep. All right. There we go. All right. Does he have a back plate that I could just go ahead and put on right now? I could probably just do that. Oh, it snapped in nice. All right. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something to put there. We'll do that towards the end. All right. So, arms. Let's see. Where is the other upper arm? There it is. And elbows. Good. Forearms. Let's see, what will we need for him? I want to be careful with his forearms. Okay, I'm gonna, for now, I'm gonna have these holes facing out. Well, I'm gonna have it facing out. Yeah, I have them facing out, because maybe, in case that's where his cannon goes. So it might, good chance that's where it's gonna plug in. So he's gonna be the only bot that I build in this set where that hole is facing outwards instead of back. Whoops. Okay. Let's get his waist set up. Okay, so there's a little bit of printing right there, those little red lines. So I'm gonna put this on the front. And we're gonna find the other one and put it, no printing on this one. So I'm gonna put it on the back. And let's see, we are doing fist. And there's his lower legs. We've been snapping these together all night. No print on these legs. So let's put his thighs in. Other one's gonna go here. His knees. Knees in. Already built his lower legs. So let's put those in. Oh, that went in good. There we go. So far, so good. Feet. Oh no, ball joints for the feet. Ankle joints. Oh, that snapped in. No, it didn't. Not all the way. Okay. So that was almost too easy. Okay. Okay, got those two in. Now his feet. Yeah, that's it. Goes in like that. Pop it in. And let's do his head, or yeah, ball joint for his head, neck joint. Put his faceplate on. And then his helmet. His helmet's cool. Okay, hold on. Make sure I'm getting everything kind of lined up on this. There we go. That looks good. All right. Armor. His armor's awesome too. His shoulder armor. He might be just as good as Skywarp All right. We got pieces left. This has a notch right here. There's a notch here. So put it together on his back right there. It's nice. And we got some cannon building. Looks like. So looks like this piece is going to go on the back. There's no notches or anything, so just pop it on. And then this piece is for the front. It looks like it's going to just pop on too. Yep. And here is, so this blast effect doesn't fit with this on, but I'm wondering, nope, doesn't fit without it on either. Oh, well, hold on. Is it going to, oh, it plugs in. Look at that. Plugs right in. All right, so it's got a little peg here, got a hole on his wrist. That's why we left it facing on this one only. And we got Megatron. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is probably the best figure of the set. And then Skywarp. Man, that's good. Look at that. All right, so here's the whole set we built tonight. And what we're going to do next is, let's put everybody aside except, we're going to clear everybody out. See if I can get everybody off screen if I can. All right. Want to leave Optimus Prime here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of comparison. Optimus Prime, the one we built tonight. And here he is with Defender's Optimus Prime. This was the secret version. And just this weekend, off camera, I built Action Class Optimus Prime. All Blokees products, or Blokees products. So there's your size difference. This was a fun build. I recommend. And in case anybody ever wonders, here's Devastator from the Defenders to Constructicons. All right. Thank you, everyone who's watched. Whether you've dipped in and out, thank you for everyone who may have liked, commented, and subscribed. I very much appreciate it. Should be next week. I think I'm going to do Shining version 2, because that's the only Shining version box I have right now. So we'll just probably dive into that. And something that I think you might only be able to find in China. I think we'll do that next week. If you've made it to the end of this video, you just saw what I flashed for next week. I think that'll be interesting, as that is not sold in America as far as I'm aware. So, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe. Very much appreciate it. Until next time, have fun.